adults are putting them up to stealing stuff?
Yes. It's the same car every time. Drops them off.
How old are you, my man? You're what? You're 10 years old?
Over the past 2.5 months, racking up a total of somewhere in the neighborhood of $25,000 in thefts.
I don't know if you heard, they haven't committed a crime yet because I wonder if our presence has deterred it. But they, will you come? I mean, I'm not sure.
I'm going to wait for my other unit to get here. Do you know which, just because they're probably going to take off running.
Yeah.
I just ate, and I'm not trying to
no.
to lose a foot chase, especially with some juveniles. So,
Yes.
what is the Honda a sedan? Like, what does the Honda look like?
It's like a sedan, and it's white.
I am much more concerned with getting the adult that's riding them around.
Right.
Because with them being like probably 12 years old, they
Yes.
can't even get punished for a crime.
Right.
But there is an adult that's driving them around, so that's my concern.
So the car is a white Honda sedan, and it has a black top. It's noticeable because it has like a black, I would say like a sunroof, but the entire top is black.
The whole, like, is the hood black or just the very top?
Just the top is black.
Oh, man. Yeah, so some kids, we think adults are putting them up to stealing stuff.
Yes. It's the same car every time. Drops them off, they do it, and then it comes back around and picks them up and they drive off.
Thank you. Is it this one right here? Pretty sure? Are these the guys right here?
Yes, that's it.
What's up, guys?
I am not.
I just keep trying to do that stuff. Everything you see on TikTok.
Stop right here. Where's y'all's parents at?
Outside. She was at the GameStop finna get him a game.
She was at GameStop.
And then I had came in here. We finna go look at the electronic section. We finna go look at and stuff.
Okay. All right. Where's y'all have a cell phone on you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is it mom, dad? Who's driving you around? Okay. What's your names?
J.D.B.
I'm just gonna go first.
J.Y. And this is your real name?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You know it's a crime to lie to me about that, right?
Yeah. Nah, that ain't my real name. But
What's your actual name?
A.F.
A.M.D.R.
What's your last?
A.F.
What's your last name, buddy?
Smith.
Smith. That's your real last name. Who's mom or dad or whoever dropped you off? Who's in the car?
Oh, my mama.
Your mama. What's your mama's name?
Tequila.
It's what?
Tequila.
Tequila is your mom's name? Like the liquor?
I don't know how to spell her name, but her name's Tequila.
Okay, listen to me. This of lying back and forth and names not getting, because you told him your last name was Smith.
No, he didn't give me.
What last name did you tell you?
He hasn't given me one yet.
Okay, can you not remember your last name? How old are you, my man? You're what? You're 10 years old, so you know what your last name is, right?
Hey, how you doing?
Are you mom? Okay. They are jumping over security counters and looking through electronics and making.
That thing he seen on TikTok. Feel like they go in the back. They'll go in the back room.
What's their
jump
name?
over things.
What's your name, ma'am?
Tequila. M-A-R.
What's your name about? Yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen security footage or anything. From what the security guard told me was that they were watching them on the cameras, jumping in and around the electronics.
Y'all should have been wait for me anyway. I told y'all about waiting in the store. Wait for me, what tackle me. Close your mouth. If anybody would see somebody at that room, they would automatically be like, what the hell is y'all doing there? What you think of this thing on TikTok?
I'm not sure what it is, but we'll go talk with security and see what they want to do. If they just want to warn them, to stop doing what they're doing, or how they want to go about everything. Okay. That's cute. Are you okay? Can we walk outside and have a conversation real quick? If you'll just let this officer sit with them, just in the store just for a second, and then you come. So what?
The adults have been conducting it, so I'm not sure if that's who dropped them off, but this is the car, and this is the license plate, and I can show you the individual. Hang on a second.
Yeah, that's her.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Have y'all reported this in other counties?
Yeah, this is a district-wide.
District-wide?
Yeah. This is in the Atlanta area. This is the farthest they've just been coming out farther. So that's him.
Okay, that's the same kid, yeah. Okay, so we think that,
Yeah, that's him. When they drive off.
so what's her involvement in it? How do y'all have pictures of her in the store if
I'm
she's
not
dropping them off?
sure how we have pictures of her in the store.
Outside of this, how's your day going? Where are you guys from? From Atlanta?
Yeah.
That's a long way from home.
This analysis sets the facts aside and focuses only on the law the footage implicates. Begin with the children. Under Georgia Code Section 16.3, 1, no person may be found guilty of a crime in Georgia until the age of 13. A child of 10, therefore, lies beyond the reach of prosecution. Yet a child that young may still be questioned, and his words may be turned against an adult. That is where J.D.B. versus North Carolina, decided in 2011, controls. The Supreme Court held that a child's age, when known or obvious, is part of the custody analysis under Miranda. Age matters because a child measures authority differently than an adult. What sounds like a request to a grown person can feel like a command to a child. A reasonable 10-year-old, encircled by officers, rarely believes he is free to leave. When questioning proceeds without a neutral guardian, the voluntariness of every juvenile statement is thrown into doubt.
All right, Mr. Keela, I have a couple questions to ask you. No one's under arrest at the moment, but just because I am going to ask you questions and there's a lot of cops here, I'm going to go ahead and advise you of your Miranda rights, okay? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford to hire an attorney, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish. Knowing all of those rights, do you consent to talking to me? Can we have a conversation about what's going on today?
I don't know. It's just when I came in, I just saw my doors right there, and there's somebody was in the bedroom.
Okay. All right. So do you, as of right now, have any stolen Target products in your vehicle?
No.
Nothing like that? Okay. I think Target has a concern that, and it could be crazy. It could be a off the wall concern. Their concern is that, these are the same boys that have stolen from other Targets. I don't know if it's true or not. Obviously, I'm just hearing about this. But with that in mind, are you able to let us make sure that you don't have any stolen Target products in your car? That maybe they snuck into your car or something like that? Is that okay?
Yeah, I know. They ain't in my car.
Okay. If you wouldn't mind, this officer can go and just take a look just to make sure. I'm not saying that, but maybe the boy snuck something in or something like that. Okay. So if you don't mind, I would love to let this officer just take a peek in and just make sure that there's no stolen Target stuff in there. Okay. Would you mind handing him the key so he can do that?
Okay. And what you say about?
If you consent to it, obviously. What'd you say?
What you about? You want to just wait in my room?
Yeah. So because I'm asking you questions about a potential crime, I'm going to go ahead and advise you of your rights. That way you know that you have them, okay?
Then I just want to know what's going on. Like, this stopping us from leaving. And they didn't.
Because right now we're investigating a theft. We're investigating whether they stole products or not. Okay. Again, it's entirely up to you. So is that you have to be the one to give consent.
It's nothing,
Yep. It's an iPhone box right off the cuff. We got an iPad and 5 cell phones so far. It looks like 6 cell phones. Okay. Everything I found so far is right up here. The white iPhone box that's on the bottom right there was down here in the floorboard. Those 3 iPhones and that Motorola box were in the center console. And I'm just telling you this just for your reference. I'm obviously going to write it down. And then this iPad was in this baby seat in the back, and it looks like there's one more phone back here, but I haven't gotten anywhere near the trunk yet.
Total amount, everything. And they're individual, itemized and all of it.
Awesome.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Am I going to jail?
I don't know. Well, I'll wait till he gets back over here and I'll explain my thoughts on it.
Okay.
Okay, you want to go ahead and hang up the phone so I can answer your question as best I can?
Am I going to jail?
So let him talk to you for a second.
I'm gonna be honest
But
with you,
he's
Nobody.
ma'am.
he's
Here's the
got
deal.
to talk to you
This
first.
Charlie.
ma'am,
My mom actually
ma'am,
so mad about this.
you want to stand up and listen for a minute? I promise you do. This is Officer Cornelison's case, and I'm not going to tell him what to do. I will support what he chooses to do. And that's going to depend on your amount of cooperation and honesty, I feel reasonably certain. What I want you to understand is corporate Target has a very extensive loss prevention group, people that communicate with each other constantly, computer networks, phone, security camera networks, all this. This is a long list of incidents where photographs of your children at various targets have been taken over the past 2.5 months, racking up a total of somewhere in the neighborhood of $25,000 in thefts. Lieutenant Anderson, I believe you are 100% involved. I believe you transport these kids around and you put them out at targets all over North Georgia, Central Georgia, all the way down to Hiram. You put them out, they go do thefts, they bring the stuff back, hop in the car, and you take off with them. I think you are 100% involved. You should be charged with felony theft, racketeering, conspiracy,
Contributing to
delinquency of minors, felony theft, and I can think of 3 or 4 more things if I choose to. I can keep going and going and going and going. I am absolutely confident in this, that you are 100% involved. Now, your amount of cooperation today and honesty.
I have my baby in jail.
Oh, it's gonna happen, and you won't be with him. You will not be with him. Now, whether they go to jail or not today, I don't know. They may not go to
Mr.
jail
Keeler,
today.
you gotta listen, okay?
Listen to me. They may not go to jail today. Today, the only question I've got is whether you're going to jail or not. But either way, they are not going to be with you if they go to jail. Now, the question right now is whether you are going to be cooperative and get honest about what's going on, or whether everybody's going to separate defects homes and jail.
No.
So what's happening here, Mr. Keeler? What's going on?
Now you need to go ahead and talk to him while I go talk to some of these investigators.
Mr. Keeler, hey, ma'am, I need you to get off the phone, okay? You need to talk to me. I'm the person you need to be concerned about right now, okay? No one that's on the phone. You need to be concerned about me.
Yeah.
So you need to tell me what's going on. Mr. Keeler, have you ever heard of a RICO charge? Do you know what that is?
No.
It's called a racketeering and criminal organizations charge. That's what a RICO charge is.
So I'm going to jail like this.
You need to start telling me what's going on. And I would recommend you not get on your phone because, like I said, I'm the one you need to be worried about.
Nobody get them, Lord.
Okay, so tell me what's happening. Why does Target have you going from store to store to store to store, racking up over $20,000 in stolen merchandise from these kids?
The gravest issue is the interrogation of the adult. Tying a parent's cooperation to whether her children remain with her is not lawful leverage. In Lynumn versus Illinois, decided in 1963, the Supreme Court held a confession coerced where police warned a mother that her children would be taken away unless she cooperated. The court found that statement involuntary under the Due Process Clause of the 14th Amendment. The line is a fine one. Confronting a suspect with the evidence is permissible. Exploiting the bond between a parent and her children is not. And this principle is independent of guilt. Even overwhelming evidence cannot rehabilitate a statement obtained by that pressure. The coercion and the proof are weighed separately. Miranda versus Arizona, 1966, requires warnings before custodial interrogation. Those warnings were given to the adult, but a warning does not cleanse what follows once the questioning turns coercive.
Are the phones that's in your car stolen? So when I go and run the serial numbers and I compare them to these cases, they're not going to return back as stolen?
No.
So where are you putting the stolen merchandise when you leave Target with it?
I'm not putting no stolen merchandise nowhere.
So these cameras don't have you coming into the store. The cameras don't have the kids that look exactly like your kids wearing sometimes the same clothing, walking into the store and then jumping over the counters, stealing phones, electronics, and then coming back out of the store and getting in your same car with your same tag and driving away. Is that not what's happening? Are you saying that these people are lying?
I have not. They have.
The truth's going to take you a lot further.
I cannot go to jail.
Well, then you need to start telling me what's going on.
I can't go to jail.
Because right now it looks like you got about, just from this evidence alone, it looks like there's about 6 different charges that you could get right now.
I'm going to jail. And I don't know. I ain't got nobody to call for them. They can't call no defense.
Miss Tequila, you're not focusing on what you need to be focusing on right now, okay?
And he just told me that I have my baby in jail. Oh, God.
So you need to be telling me what's going on. You don't need to be worrying about anything else. How much stolen merchandise is in that vehicle?
You just went over there. There ain't nothing stolen in there.
So you just have random phone cases and phones and tablets and all types of electronics in the car?
It's only one tablet, my grandbaby tablet.
So what about the 6 or 7 phones that we pulled out of the seats and in the cases, the random phones? Are those not going to match up to these serial numbers that's in these cases?
No.
So where are these phones at? Where is these electronics at?
What phones?
Okay.
Whatever phones you're talking about, them all phones.
Okay, so let's go through it then.
That's going to take a while.
Where's I don't even know where to begin. Where's the electronics that are being taken out of these counties? DeKalb, Conyers, Hiram, Gwinnett, Fulton, Tucker. Where's these electronics?
They don't got in trouble, but it took.
Ms. Keel, where's these electronics?
I have not seen those electronics.
Go ahead and put your hands behind your back, okay?
So I'm going to jail.
So right now you're being detained until we can figure out what's going on. You're not being honest with me and you're not talking to me. And like I said, that's not really helping things out. Put your hands together like you're praying. It'll be a little bit more comfortable for you, okay? Actually, that's okay. I'm going to put 2 cuffs on you, okay? Or 2 sets of cuffs. That way it's a little bit more comfortable.
Those 2 phones that are still in the boxes, brand new. Do they have service to them yet?
No.
Brand new phones. For what purpose? Nothing?
So, not right now. She's in handcuffs in the back of a cop car right now.
For what?
She's being detained for investigative purposes.
Investigating what? What? Investigating what?
Investigating thefts.
That's what?
Hi.
We didn't steal anything from there. We haven't stolen them.
Okay.
I actually sent one of the cops to go get a car seat because they're getting it from your car. You got a car seat in your car? Hey, is this Miss?
Can you grab your shoes for you?
Here.
You just step right here for me real quick.
Hey, I'm right here. I just put you on speaker with your stereo. And she just wanted to make sure that you were coming to get her children.
I'm on the way. Oh, I just don't want to go back in the past like it was, or you just not pick up for me.
Consent presents a third question. Under Schneckloth versus Bustamonte, decided in 1973, consent to search is valid only if voluntary under the totality of the circumstances. Officers need not warn of the right to refuse, but a court will weigh the number of officers present, the setting, and the tone. Consent secured in an atmosphere already saturated with the threat of family separation invites a serious voluntariness challenge. The seizure itself must also satisfy the Fourth Amendment. Terry versus Ohio, decided in 1968, permits a brief detention on reasonable, articulable suspicion. But Florida versus Royer, decided in 1983, requires the least intrusive means reasonably available, lasting no longer than necessary. Handcuffing and prolonged questioning can convert an investigative stop into a de facto arrest, which demands probable cause. The adult's exposure under Georgia law is real. Section 16(8)(12) makes theft valued between $5,000 and $25,000 punishable by 1 to 10 years. A coordinated series of such thefts can support a charge under Georgia's Racketeer-Influenced and Corrupt Organizations Act, Section 16(14)(1) and following. Directing minors to steal may also violate Section 16(12)(1). But strong substantive exposure does not license a coercive method of proving it.
Trust me, baby.
I do not know about other counties because Target, like I said,
So they make me leave one county and go to another county?
if they take warrants out on you, then yeah.
You've been extremely honest with me, okay? I respect that. I need you to be honest with me one more time. If you can, if possible, okay? Where did these come from?
I'm sorry to say somebody gave them to me, so
Somebody gave them to him?
I don't know. He said somebody gave him one or something like that. I don't know. But I do remember my son having, so I don't.
What about, anything about the iPad?
The iPad?
Mm-hmm.
No, the iPad ain't been taken from nobody.
Have any of the phones in the car been stolen? Because there's like 5 of them. There's this one, and there's 2 or 3 not even in a box.
They 9 times out of 10 it's probably the one that we've been looking for. Because if you call it, it's gonna ring. Mm-hmm. They up under my name. I know those 2 not activated at all.
Yeah, because this one hasn't even been touched. To preface the question I'm about to ask you, okay? We are able to tell where a car has been, okay? That car has been all over the state today.
Today.
Hmm. Have y'all been to any other targets today? Conyers. Did they take anything from Conyers?
No.
Okay. Anywhere else? So I didn't go to Douglas County today?
Douglas?
No? Okay.
No.
I appreciate you being honest. And with you being honest and all that, we're still going to do our part, okay? We're still going to see if y'all been to any other targets. But to your knowledge, they didn't take anything from the Conyers target. So why'd y'all go? Just keep being honest with me. Y'all went for a reason. I know that. You know that. What was that reason? Please don't make us jump through all these hoops to find out that reason, because we will.
Oh. My son just killed me. He just killed everything. I don't know.
What is he so desired to get? Because he keeps doing this.
I'm still trying to. I don't know.
I know how much stuff they've stolen. There's no way you don't know about that much stuff. There's no way anybody doesn't know about that much stuff. With the total worth of amount of stuff they've stolen, that you can't hide that stuff. You can't. Where is it?
That's what you're worried about, your kids, isn't it? Right? Am I wrong? We're so close.
Now the grades. The officers earn a C+. Miranda was administered, consent was sought, and the recovered property was itemized with care. But the family separation pressure mirrors the conduct condemned in Lynumn, and questioning young children without a neutral guardian disregards the caution of J.D.B. The adult driver earns a C, measured only by how she protected her own position. She remained nonviolent, but after Miranda she continued to answer and consented to the search when a clear invocation of silence and counsel was the stronger course. The department earns a C-. The encounter reveals thin training on the boundary between persuasion and coercion, and no evident protocol for questioning minors. A few lessons follow. For officers, never bargain with a suspect's children, because that single tactic can collapse an otherwise sound case. For any citizen under suspicion, after Miranda, the safest words are a clear request for silence and for counsel. For departments, a written juvenile contact policy requiring a neutral guardian is not a courtesy. It is the difference between evidence admitted and evidence excluded. Let us know if there is an interaction or legal topic that you would like us to discuss in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more content on police court interactions.